here we are again for another instalment of wintering at the allotment. Right, and I'm starting right at the loofah house, let's call it. The loofah house that didn't actually produce one single loofah. Right, as you saw last week, absolutely and utterly dead. We gave it a good shot, didn't we? We did give it a good go. So now I'm going to take it all out, all the string and all the everything, and I'm going to undo. You know, I'm going to get the scissors. I'm going to get the scissors because we need to undo string. We need to cut down tie wraps because, I'm going to cut down the tie wraps that hold it in because we're going to take the whole unit into the polytunnel. So 1 second, let me get my scissors. Okay, let's cut all ties with everything. Sticks and whatnot. Oh well, what can you do? Pull it up. Try again next year, planting not in those stupid bags. And I say it every week, I'm sorry, I'm so infuriated by it, honestly. So, a bit of barrage from underneath when it blew over. Okay, nettles, no thank you. You're not taking, ouch, you're not taking hold. Thanks very much for that little sting you gave me there. Grass and all sorts. Okay, right, let's... Thank God I structured it though, because it's all coming up nicely. All the grass that's on the top there. Rotten barrage. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do now, I've got it all out, is I'm going to cut ties with the stakes that are holding it in the ground. Okay. Sorry. Ooh, that's a thick tie, that is. Ugh. Make sure I don't put that in the compost. Okay, stick the plastic ties to one side for the bin. It's the plastic, obviously. Oh gosh. Right, let's get in here. Let's get inside here. I hope there's no creepy crawlies. I'm not going to look. Okay. This will just blow away in a storm, so we might as well store it inside. Okay. Let's turn around. Can we pull these out, do you think? I might just leave them in. The stakes I might just leave in. Because we are going to try again next year. Right, that one can come out because it has come out. Right, I think I'll just get the bucket to put those in. Right, that can go in there. Before I take that off, I'll just have a quick look around here for any weeds that are coming up through the strulch, just so that they're not taking hold. I think this bed is all right, actually. It's a bit, barely nothing coming through at all. Right, okay, that's on one side. Now let's get rid of this. Is it staked in? There we go. Okay. Right, that can go in the polytunnel. Hammered those ones in. Well, let's get plastic. Let's stick that there. Take them to reuse them. There we go. I don't know if you can see that actually. I'm just pulling the stakes out. I don't know what you can see. Oops. Sorry, my mic's come undone. Right. Oh, I was going to say I might leave that there. I nearly gave up too soon. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Right. I'll put those in the polytunnel. Those bits of wood in the polytunnel and the canes back where they should be. So, just putting them underneath the bench so that they'll dry out, hopefully. No point in leaving them into rot, is there? Just pop the canes back. And now, got to find a space for this. Don't particularly want to take it apart, so let's take it as is. Ooh. Okay, right, I'm not quite sure where to put it. Not quite sure where to put that at all. Probably at the back. Probably at the back here. Oh, just leave it upright. She'll just leave it upright. I don't need to get to anything at the back there. So, probably just, oops, leave it like that. So, yeah. Don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, sorry. Don't want mess. Don't want mess. God, the whole place is messy. Right, okay, we've saved it. It's in there. Put that in there for now. Right, let's go and... There are 2 towers there with sweet peas at. Let's go and get them in the compost because they're finished and stalk them with what little stalks we've got left because I'm still filming it on the same day as I filmed last week. Okay, because the weather is dry and not too bad, so I thought I'd get cracking with that. So I still haven't got any more stalks. I might just have enough to do those 2 sweet pea things with though. Ugh, God, this comfrey is vile stuff. That needs to come up as well. Right, let's get this off here now. Left it too late, too long. I'm sure it's usually up by now. Okay. This one actually had a load of seeds on it. Did harvest a lot of seeds off this one. It was quite good. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Mouthful of whatever plant that was. Alright, there's a few weeds. Let's get them up, you know the score. No point in doing half a job. And still, I can see ladybirds in the ground here. Gosh, they really must have had a great feast this year. Did you get loads of ladybirds as well? In your gardens and whatnot, if you're in the UK? I think most people that watch me are in the UK, actually. I do have a fair few overseas, but the majority, strangely, in the UK. I say strangely because, you know, there's probably better ones. There is, probably. There's no probably about it. There's better ones, more informative about gardening, let's say. Whereas maybe what we grow here isn't what you grow in America, so it's just, or Canada, so maybe it's just interesting because it's different things rather than me actually telling you anything that you need to know, if you understand what I'm saying. Right, we've weeded that now. Have I got any straw? Oh, it's just here. How efficient. Let's just snap that down, shall we? And let's bring you down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. A little. Let's point you down. So you at least get, so it's all thingy here, there's nowhere to put you. That's as close as you can get, I'm afraid. But the barrage here is very ugly, so I need to go around that side actually and get it up off the floor, as well as where I'm stood right now. It's just black, sludgy, horrible stuff. At least this bit will look nice for now. There we go. Another one put to bed. Right, let's get the barrage from over here. I'll just leave you there, shall I? Just leave you there. I can walk on this now because it's finished. Tell you what, I'll try and bring you a bit closer because this is awful stuff. I'll empty this and bring you closer. Okay, there we go. Black, horrible comfrey. I might have said barrage, it's comfrey. This makes good fertiliser if you put the green leaves. I suppose this stuff into water, but it stinks. I think I did some in the spring, didn't I? But it just stunk. I needed a proper bucket, to be fair. Let's get it off there. Okay. Comes back every year, this. Bigger and better than the year before. But the bees love it. But it's a nice composting thing because it composts down really well. Ooh, slimy. It's all slimy black. There we go. That's a little bit better, doesn't it? There we go. Oops. There we go, that's a little bit better. Got rid of the barrage. Whew. Got another side to do yet as well, so let me just put that in the compost. All this in the compost. We're near this flower bed, might as well just rip up these nasturtiums into here. Oh, a few of these were growing outside of the bed. Didn't realise that. From the seeds that dropped the year before. Yeah, get the nasturtiums out, but the other ones I'm going to lay. In fact, we'll do this bed. We'll work our way up to the other comfrey. Let's do this bed. We might as well, now we're here. Now we're pulling out this stuff. I don't want to pull the other seeds out. I want to try not to put any extra seeds in. I always put extra seeds in here every year. I want them to self-seed. And they will do. It's just that I overdo it with other seeds. Can't help it. Didn't save any poppy seeds this year. Is that it, nasturtium-wise? More or less. Right, what I want to do, I think, is chop all this down. I'll just pull it. Pull it and shake it. Right? Shake it. Get them seeds on it. Just pull it up. Shake it. There's a lot of grass in there. We can sort that out in the springtime. I want to get the seeds and maybe get this rotting down a bit. I don't know if it's right, but let's shake the seeds off. Break it up. I just want to leave it on here. Let all the seeds store in the winter underneath all the stuff. Nasturtium. Okay. If you tell me I've done it wrong, I can always come back and just put everything in the compost. Don't make any difference, does it? grass though. We can clearly take the grass clumps out. Right, let's right. I suppose it looks like a strulch, doesn't it? Like a not very chopped down one. Okay, right, well, let's try that. Let's try it. You can tell me if you think it's going to work or not. All the seeds will just have fallen straight back onto there. Like I say, I haven't saved any poppy seeds this year. I've just let them fall. So what will be will be. I'm just trampling it down everywhere like a strulch. Okay, right. Now on to that comfrey. Yuck. It's just horrible stuff in it. It's just horrible. Oh, I've got two beds there, unused. Oh, where's the scissors? Let me cut that. It's too slimy. Your hands just pull down the stem. Right, there we go. That's the last bit of it. That will do that compost. A whole load of good. That and the rotten, slimy nasturtiums. Let's spread it about a bit. So let's see what sort of height that's at now. It's just slightly above the gate, right? So remember that when we come back in spring. We're coming back next week, but when we come back in spring and we go to that compost, let's remember that it was just above the height of the gate, okay? Nearly at the top of the plastic all the way around. And let's see how much that rots down between now and spring. Right, now the other tower, I think. Gosh, the last one. I think this is the last thing. Oh no, we've got that that very top corner near the bench to put to bed. But putting to bed wise, I think we have nearly broken the back of it. Oops, sorry. We seem to have got loads of seeds this year actually. I thought I hadn't got many, but yeah, I've got, when I went to the bag there was loads, and I can just see loads falling out now actually as I'm doing this. Right, that'll do. I'm just going to put those on the stone floor and hopefully I won't kick them away. Right. Here we go. It's dead easy, isn't it? It's just a case of pulling everything up. Oh God, and you remember, thought, oh, will they flower, won't they flower? What colour will they be? Oh gosh. Let's get any weeds up as well that we find. But as per usual, they sort of come into their own, don't they? And they do a good job. There we go. Oops, sorry, another one put to bed, the last one of the towers. Right, let's have a look at that bed over there. I think we've got something we can pick. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that we can pick one of these kohlrabi. That one's only a tiddler, that one, so I might leave that one. Will it grow any more? I don't know. The other one looks ready to eat. The hamster ate my last one over many weeks. So, there we go. Kohlrabi. If you remember, we planted quite a few. You can eat the leaves. I've got nobody in my house that will eat the leaves, so let's just compost them. There you go. It's not the biggest kohlrabi you've ever seen, but one nonetheless. While we're down here, you know what? There's weeds coming up. Only little dinky things, but let's keep on top of it. Some of it's just like moss. I will just leave the moss. That can't be helped when it's a damp area like this. But there are a few little bits of weeds that we can pick up. There's a lot over here. It just makes all the difference in the spring if you've kept on top of it all through winter. There's just less work to do. This is just a little bit of work, this, isn't it? Just nipping out anything that's growing, starting to grow, rather than waiting for it to be massive and having a big job to do. Okay, that's given it a little bit of a tidy, hasn't it? There you go, just keeping on top of it. Oh, you probably didn't see any of that actually. Oh, there you go, all done. So, all down this bit now. Apart from those flowers here, got these, they're still going, I'm going to leave them. And this landcress is still going, so I'm going to leave the landcress, although it tasted absolutely vile. You know, I can pick it for the hamster if nothing else, can't I? But, oh gosh, I don't know if you've eaten landcress. It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant at all. Right, oh gosh, it's so cold, nose is running. Right, yep, those are down. That looks okay, doesn't look too bad, that, does it? Doesn't look too bad. All these are done from previous weeks, as you've seen. That one is looking a little bit weedy. That one there. This one down here is looking a little bit weedy. So, cheekily so. I don't know where they've sprung up from. That grass has just come over the edge. Just little bits of nothing. I might put a bit more mulch on that. Maybe I ran out at this point, maybe. What's that? Oh, that was a sweet corn that I couldn't get out. Let's see if I can get it out now. See if it's rotten enough. Yeah. There you go. Only just broke out the confines of that stupid bag. Right. Yeah, I've resorted to calling it stupid bag now. Even though I was raving about it. Oh, look at this, how fantastic it is. Right. There we go. What's that, a bolt off? Have I got a bolt off something? Stick it up there. Right, I might just stick a bit more mulch on here. I think it's looking a little bit thin on the mulch department there. There we go. That looks a bit better. It just looked a bit thin on the ground. Right, okay, so we've worked our way round now. Like I say, just leave them couple of bits there that are still okay. That grass isn't like an ornamental grass. I've got it in a couple of places. I've got it there, and I've got it there, and I like it. I like it, so I'll leave it. It's just an ornamental grass. I don't know what you'd call it other than that. Right, so that's done. Let's pull that out. You can get lost, so can you. Don't want you. Right, I'm not going to weed that section today, but we can make a start on this because all this needs to come out and down and off before it collapses. It's almost collapsed as it is. So let's take this structure down. Let's take these sweet peas off and the peas that were there. Okay, there is one sweet pea hanging on for life there. Right, this is all going to come down, I think. It's all rotten. It's all rotten. Okay, the string's rotten on that. Has been up 2 years though, to be fair. And it is, I can put it in the compost because it's just like cotton string, like, you know what I mean, twine. But it's all rotten. The plant is rotten on it. Okay. Right, let's get my drill because I want to save this to use again. 1 second, save these poles and stuff. Right, let's get my drill. Let's not just yank them out. Oh God, look at the state of me. Honestly, it's not glamorous having an allotment, you know, not glamorous at all. Right, just gonna get my drill. Okay. Oop. Right, where are you screwed in? Can't even see. Are you even screwed in? I don't even think that one's screwed in. I think it's just needs cutting with a pair of scissors, which I've put in a safe place. Let me go and find the safe place where I've put those scissors because I didn't put them back when I used them. The kohlrabi. Just cut the kohlrabi up with it, didn't I? Okay, come here. Let's concertina you back in. That'll make it a bit easier. Let's just undo these. I think one is screwed on the side, that one, and the other one is hammered into the ground, if I remember correctly, because I had to rescue this structure. Here we go. That one's probably... Oops, all right, can you see? I think you can just about see. Right. Removed. I should put that in the shed, in the greenhouse, sorry. Nope, polytunnel. Okay, what's that sign? Oh, completely knackered, really. Your opinion matters, not to me, but I'm sure that someone at least. Right, okay, we'll leave that there. It's a bit, you can't see it. Can't see it, but it wasn't an outdoor sign. It's just flaked. I could laminate it actually. Look at that. It wasn't outdoor wood, but how did I only stapled it on? I could try and laminate that actually because I quite like that. If we can get it off there, I'll dry it and stick it through my laminator on a piece of card. There you go, that'll laminate fine. I only need that front bit. I'll take it all, let it dry first, I think. Oh no, there we go. There you go. Laminate it, reuse it. Why not? Take that home with me if I can keep it straight. Okay, right, let's not get sidetracked again. What have we got? Right, this one was hammered in. So, I'm just going to pull it out to use again. Because I'm going to do this whole area. Okay, redo this whole area. Is that screwed on? It might be, but it's rotten, I think. There we go, that just pops off. Okay, here we go. Save that to dry out. Let's carry on getting rid of this stuff. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with this area yet, but I'm going to do something with it. Just going to do something with it. For now, let's just tidy it up somewhat. This bucket, if you remember, it's a bucket of... In fact, you know what? When I dug that out, I think I lost the footage. When I dug this hole out here, right? There was one video where I lost all the footage from it. I don't know, off the computer. I think Mick deleted it, but accidentally thinking he'd edited it. And that was a bucket of sand, because that was just sand, and I put a load of like compost in there. That hole, it's full of compost because it was full of sand, and there's grass growing on that sand. I did think I'd use the sand for something, but I haven't, obviously haven't. Right, some logs here. What were they for? Like a nature thing, I think. Let's stick them behind there. Like a little bug thing. Stick it behind that bit. Right, This bit hasn't been tackled for a long time. Like I say, we need to get onto this corner bit, but for now, let's just do this area. I think the thing to do is not to overwhelm yourself, okay, with too much of a big an area to concentrate on. Okay, plastics up there. Right, let me get my mat, which is down by the kohlrabi. 1 second, I'll just pop down here. I just peeled it and sliced it for the hamster. And she ate it, and she's still alive. So there you go. Right, I'll just point you down. You can just watch me weed. Deep joy. What deep joy that is. You lucky lot. Oop, some beans. Missed some beans there. I actually don't think I've got enough strulch to finish this off today, so I think next time Mick's down in the car rather than the van, I'll ask him to bring the strulch for me, because it is taking up space in my house, actually, space I don't have. Oh, some gnarly weeds here. Oh, my little pink's in the corner still. I don't know how that survived. For some reason, that pink, that like silver-leaved pink flower has survived about 3 seasons. Oh, well, it did do until I just yanked it off. Right, let's bury that weed. Bury the roots. Yeah, like I say, I don't know how it survived with my cack-handedness. Right. It's because it's got weeds all around it. Right, let's just accept the weeds around that, I think. So it can fight another day. So, what should I do in this area? I mean, should I put another trellis back up? Or should I just open this area up to something else? You know, this corner bit? I don't know. I've got all winter, really, to think about it, haven't I? To be fair, there may be, I'm not going to lie, there may be the odd gap in videos. If I feel there's a gap coming up, I might do a video every other week, or just split one video in half. So at least you get 10 minutes one week and 10 minutes the next week. It's just that I know, I felt it not being able to come down and do a video last week and the week before. It was so cold, so wet. I just didn't feel like it, I really didn't. Didn't want to get cold and wet. Okay. See, it's quickly done, isn't it? Weeding. Pull the roots out if you can. Shake the soil off. Beans. Gosh, I'll end up with beans growing in there. There's loads I missed. Okay. Yeah, but try and get the roots if you can and shake off the soil. But don't be too worried about it, because you can always catch them next time when they start popping, when they start growing. You know, don't be too precious about it. Don't overwhelm yourself thinking you have to get every single weed out, every single root out of every single weed. Oh, yeah, there's a big root. There you go, that's a lot lighter. Big root. Don't know if you've seen our camping video, but we actually went camping in the van, so go and check it out over on Manchester Mudlarks. we went at weekend and it was the coldest coldest weather, coldest weekend. We were freezing. But we did actually learn a few things about switches, where to put switches and whatnot. So it was worthwhile, because we were going to put switches in one place. Then we discovered we don't need it in that place, we need it in another place. And we discovered where potential drafts would be, and we wouldn't know if we hadn't have camped in it. I was roasty toasty when I was in bed. Oh, I had 2 quilts on me. Sorry, I had to feel like I put soil in my face. I had 2 quilts on me. It was lovely. I was lovely, roast toasty. So if you're not seeing it, just go and we went to Pondham Mill in, is it Yorkshire, Lancashire, one of the two. I know there's a big difference there, but that area, beautiful, right next to a stream, beautiful. So go over to Manchester Mudlarks, the last camping one, I think. Last camper van one. Depending when this goes out, obviously. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. It was freezing cold. A lot colder than it is today. Look, we've done that. Let's get some ladybirds. Blow me neck. Right, not got much. Let's put on what we've got. Is that it? Oh dear, that's it, I'm afraid. I won't thin it out, I'll just do this little section here. There you go, at least we've done it now. I feel like that was well in need of a weed, that bit. But yeah, that corner, we need to sort the corner out, but we also need to sort this out here. Oh, we could do that next, actually. Let me just get rid of all the weeds. Right, we have got a lot of stuff to sort out in here. That can go in the tunnel, that can go home. Right, let's sort out these bags, because I've just been flinging them in, and I'm going to use these bags. I'm going to cut them up. Oh, I lost my flow a bit there. What we're doing, folding up bags, because this bit is a bit of a mess. Ooh, watch out for spiders. Ugh. I'm just going to put that on the floor in case a spider jumps out. I don't think so. I think we're okay. Just not look at it, not look at that side. Let's just squash it that way. But yeah, these are the jobs you just never do. I don't anyway. I just end up flinging the bags in there, hoping for the best. Let's lift you up a little bit, so you're not cutting my head off. Just ignore the state of me. There we go. It's just one of those little jobs that I never get round to doing. Let the spiders crawl away. I can see them crawling away. It would be nice if I found a bag with a bit of strulch in. That's for sure. Woo, spider. Ignore it. Just keep folding and ignore it. Fold and ignore. Okay. What have we got? God, so many bags. You don't realise how many bags you use, do you? Mind you, if somebody wanted them for the horse manure run like they did last year, I can just tell them to come to my bench and get the bags, can't I? Okay. Yeah, I don't think my phone's getting a good signal here. It's ringing me, Mick's ringing me, but when I pick it up, I can't hear anything there. So, it's probably because I'm in the middle of nowhere. The signal can be a bit iffy here. Right. But if he needs me, he knows where I am, doesn't he? He knows I'm here. Right. What have we got here? That's weed membrane. That can stay at the bottom, I suspect. Weed membrane, yep. Another bag at the back. Oh, you've already been used for something. probably a seed roll, or I'll probably cut it open like that actually, because when I first did them I got told off for cutting the bags wrongly, so I couldn't reuse them as bags. Right, okay, there we go. Gosh, we've got a few down there. Let's pop these down here. A bit neater than they were. All these jobs need doing, don't they? The other ones maybe can stay in there. In fact, shall I try and fold them up and get them all in there, maybe? Maybe I should try and get them all in there. Because they're screwed up, they're not folded up. And I do want to use them for the seed rolls next year. Oh. So it's a boring job, but a necessary job. Ooh! No! Whoa! They're going back in there. That spider's mass. Oh God! I can see its legs sticking out the. Oh no! No, I'm sorry. That's a no. That's an absolute no from me. Is that its legs? Oh, that might be a twig, but that's a spider. Oh no. Oh gosh, no. I'm sorry. I have to draw the line there. No, I'm sorry. I can't. I absolutely 100% can't do that. I 100% can't. They're just getting shoved in there. I'm sorry. Well, that escalated and went downhill quite quick, didn't it? Right, let's save that piece of wood. Right, I'm just going to pop these bits of wood now into the polytunnel to try and save them. Was that a weed? How dare you be growing there? No, I'm sorry. That spider was... No, it's way too big. Gosh, honest to God, look at the state of me. Way too big, that spider. I'm not entertaining that. What's that? Is that compost? Compost. Could do the strawberries with that, actually. Right, let's put the wood into the polytunnel. Right, come on, let's save ourselves from the blooming gigantic tarantula spider that was lurking in my bags. Little ones are all right. You know, I can ignore the little ones, right? I can ignore them, pretend they're not there. But that was massive. And when it scurried away, I can still see its legs sticking out. So if you can see its legs from a distance, with my eyesight, you know it's a whopper, right? You know it's a big, massive whopper. And I'm sorry, for all you spider and insects lovers, I'm not one of them, right? Let's make that quite clear. Ooh, watch me. Kiwi. My kiwi. There we go. Let's stick that one in there. Let's see if it'll dry out a little bit. Certainly better than leaving it in the ground. Another couple of pieces of wood here. Another couple. Yeah, if you just left it in the ground, it just rot away. There we go. Right, I'm not going to take these seeds home this week. I'm going to take them home next time I'm here, I think. Right, let's have a look what else we need to do. Maybe just sort this bench area out a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There's some other stuff that's there by it, isn't there? Yep, and plant pots. I need to sort the plant pots out because I need to sort the strawberries out. So I need a bit of a plant pot scavenge, actually. Let's have a look what we've got plant pot wise. Got those two. Got some in here, actually. We use them because I have got lots and lots of those strawberries that need repotting, and if I see a big spider in here, then that's the end of that one as well. Right, there's a big pot at the bottom there. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I? Yep. There we go. Ooh. Right, put the canes back in there. Right, we've got a few pots. Let's see what else we can find pot wise. There's another big one. Don't know if you can see all that. We'll get these ready, put them by the strawberries. Actually, let's get the strawberry bit ready. There we go, compost. Stick that compost there. We want you. And you. Just sticking the compost near the strawberries. Just this edge we've done. If you remember, we've done this edge here. And that weed's grown. But we've took all the strawberries up from the edge. But we need to do the other two edges. Look, it's grown right the way to that edge there, look. So we're going to save as many as we can, but we need a plant pot hunt. I think I've got some over here as well, so we've got a few there near the big giant spider. That's not a plant pot. Turn that way. There we go. Maybe a big tray actually if it's got holes in. What's that? Oh, didn't know that was there. But that's knackered now. Tree saw. I don't even know where that's from. Right, I'm just going to get some WD-40 on that. That's been stuck underneath that bench for. Didn't even know I had it. Didn't even know. Oops, sorry. Didn't even know I had that. Let me just get some clean it. Put some WD-40 on it. See if we can save it. I just didn't clean it. I just wiped it. Wiped it dry a bit. But let's. That's what I do when I find anything metal. I just completely rinse it with WD-40, then store it somewhere dry, hopefully. Stop it rusting further so that it doesn't work. Didn't even know I had it. Didn't even know I had that. I wonder what I must have cut down with that. Don't know, but I'm glad I found it now. Right, so remember, if I need to cut something down, I'm going to put it underneath the first bench on the left. Right, don't forget. Right, where were we? Keep getting sidetracked, which is not good. Don't want it to throw me off me filming. Oh, big tray. Actually, a big tray one would be good, wouldn't it? Okay. All these will go to Emma's. Unless we make another little strawberry bit at the corner. Maybe. We'll see how many she wants. What's that? That's not a tray with holes. Oh, that's my fleece. Okay, what are them punnets? I could put them in there if I was desperate. Right. I think we've got enough to be going. I've got a couple of punnets there, dirty punnets. We've got holes in the bottom, so they will work out okay. And that. A couple of plant pots down there. Hang on. Wait a second. If we just get rid of my obstacles, which I love so well. Here we go. But let me have a spider in it. Don't have a spider in it. Okay. That one is pretty busted. No point in having that one. I might as well go in the bins of it. Please don't have any spider singes. Oh God. Traumatised by that gigantic spider. Right, I think now, that's only tiddler. I think now we have enough. I've got quite a few. Sorry, my glasses have gone a bit wide for my head and they keep slipping down, which is annoying. So I've got all these here. And the original ones that we've got down there, I think. And 2 bags of compost. Is there any more compost? Oh, I think I've got another thing of compost down there. Let me go and get that. And then that's the last of my compost then. Let me just go and get it. One second. Then I think that's it. Right, another bag of compost I can just pop there. Compost or manure, it makes no difference now. It's all absolutely totally rotted down. You can't tell the difference. Right, I'm definitely going to do that next week. Like I say, just short videos now because it's winter, it's cold and it's wet. So thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it that you're sticking with me through winter when all we're doing is pottering about, doing little bits of jobs here and there. We've got the strawberries to do next time, haven't we? I've still got the bench to do, so I've got something exciting to do there. Yeah, and the corner, we've still got to sort that corner out. There's still lots and lots of little jobs to do. We'll just do them over winter, okay? So I shall see you next week. If you haven't subscribed already, why on earth not? You get all this content absolutely totally free. All you've got to do is press that subscribe button and away you go. They don't ask for anything. It's absolutely totally free. And I appreciate every single subscribe and every single view and every single comment. You always put lovely, lovely comments and advice, which sinks in most of the time, okay? Some things are a little bit too late and I've already done the wrong thing. So I'll do the right thing next time, okay? So bear with me. I'm not an expert. I don't even know what I'm doing. You know that. I'm just winging it and things grow. So I shall see you next week where hopefully something will grow. Oh, we've got the garlic. Our garlic from last year. We'll plant that. Remind me, plant garlic next week.